Timeline of Michelangelo's life. 1475. Born on March 6 in the town of Capris, near the city-state of Florence. 1488. John's workshop of Domenico Ghirlandaio. 1490. Moves to the house of Lorenzo de Medici to study sculpture. 1497 to 1500. Works on the Pietà for French Cardinal Jean de Beauharnais de Lavaucouleurs. 1501 to 1504. Carves the fixed statue in Florence. 1505. Travels to Rome to build tomb for Pope Julius II. 1506. Asked by Pope Julius II to paint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. 1513 to 1516. Paints fresco on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. 1508 to 1512. Works on statues for Pope Julius II's tomb, including Moses. 1516. Hired to build facade for San Lorenzo, the Medicine Chapel. 1519. Asked to build a new cathedral for the Medicine Chapel and a medicine library. 1534. Leaves Florence for good to live in Rome. 1535. Begins work for the Last Judgment fresco in the Sistine Chapel. 1564. Dies on February 18 in Rome. Timeline of the world. 1472. The city of Amsterdam bans snowball fights. 1483. Religious reformer Martin Luther is born in Alisbon, Germany. 1485. A solar eclipse is visible in northern South America and Central Europe. 1498. Leonardo da Vinci completes Last Supper fresco. 1509. Henry VIII becomes King of England. 1513. John Ponce de Leon becomes the first European to reach Florida. 1514. Nicholas Copernicus punishes his theory of a sun-centered universe. 1517. Martin Luther posts his 95 Theses beginning the Protestant Reformation. 1519. Leonardo da Vinci dies. 1524. Explorer Giovanni da Ferrazzano becomes the first European to see the island of Manhattan. 1536. Anne Boleyn, the Queen of England, is beheaded. 1550. Chocolate is introduced in Europe. 1556. An earthquake strikes the Shaanxi province in China, killing about 83,000 people. 1564. Playwright William Shakespeare is baptized on April 26. Who was Nikola Tesla? Nikola Tesla was 7 years old on the day the people of Gospic, in what is now modern-day Croatia, received a brand new fire pump. The town had organized a fire department for the very first time. The firefighters just had to learn to work together. But it was the fire pump that everyone wanted to see. It was a really big deal. The pump lets firefighters move water from the local river and diverts it onto flames in order to put out fires quickly. The leaders of the town organized a celebration to show off the fire pump. Everyone in Gospic put on their best Sunday clothes. They gathered around when the machine was brought down to the river. There was a ceremony. The several people gave speeches. Then came the big moment, a demonstration to show how the pump could spray fire. The new machine was painted black and white. It needed 16 men to work it. They took their positions, turned on the hose, and nothing. No water came out. The pump didn't work. None of the grown-ups was sure what to do, but young Nikola had an idea. "I know what to do, mister," he told one of the men in charge. "You keep pumping." Nikola jumped into the water and felt for the hose. There was no pressure. He tried to picture the reason in his mind. He thought something might be blocking it. Quickly, Nikola found the problem. The hose had bent sharply in one spot and stopped the pressure from pushing the water out. He straightened out the line, and water surged through the hose. The crowd cheered. Many of the people got wet, but they didn't mind. Nikola was a hero. They carried him on their shoulders. Before Nikola jumped into the river that day in the early 1860s, he didn't know anything about fire pumps and water pressure. He just knew there was some reason the machine was not working properly, and he knew he could figure out a way to fix it. Nikola never lost his gift for figuring out things. He grew up to be one of the most important inventors in the history of the world. He helped create the technology that led to radios and remote control devices. He imagined cell phones and the internet many years before anyone heard of such things. He created a motor that helped power machines around the world, and he is most famous for helping to bring electricity into homes everywhere.